We're about to leave reality and enter the world of fantasy sports.
Sports! I'm your host, Rob Shaw, and welcome to the FANalyst program here at YouTube.com. A lot of excitement to be had this football season. At this point, we're going through some mock drafts. So on that note, I'm going to give you a couple of guys to look after in specific rounds. We'll start off with round one. Usually they do that one first. And we're going to go with the wide receiver here. You don't have to grab a running back early. I know it's important if you have the first couple of picks, grab LaDainian Tomlinson, go ahead, grab Steven Jackson. But if you're a little later in that first round, nothing wrong with grabbing a wide receiver, assuming they are much better than anyone else on the field. That being said, Randy Moss is exactly that. He's coming off a record-breaking year, and while I don't think he'll follow suit with those type of numbers this year, I still do think he could hover around 15 to 18 touchdowns. I think he can get over 1,200 yards, and that should be much, much better than anyone else at his position. So for that reason, nothing wrong at all with grabbing Randy Moss with the 7th, 8th, 9th pick. In fact, I would argue that that is a steal. Moving on, let's take a look at the second round. I know a lot of people then are on the way back looking to pick up their running backs as well, but I say grab a quarterback. I'm sure Tom Brady's off by then. However, Tony Romo put up extraordinary numbers last year, had the second most touchdowns of any quarterback in the game. A lot of people are going to be looking for Peyton Manning with that pick. Instead, I say that you go with the other quarterback. That's Tony Romo. He has Jason Witten in town. He's got Terrell Owens who wants the ball. Things are going to be good once again for that Cowboys passing offense. That being said, in the third round, once again, recommend grabbing a quarterback if you don't already have one by then, and a great name to go after is Drew Brees. Consider what he did the first 4 games of last season. 1 touchdown, 9 interceptions. That's horrific. But then the next 12 games, how about 27 touchdowns and only about 10 interceptions? So that shows you how good this guy can be. He is fantastic. He had a great second half of the year. Imagine if that happens for the full 16 games, and there is a chance that might happen. He's a little more comfortable with his teammates now. Things are looking good right now with the Saints. Colston's back. Devery Henderson, Lance Moore, some players out there who could end up being that second option they so desperately need. So I think that grabbing your quarterback in the third round, as long as it's Drew Brees, is a mighty fine pick. Moving on, let's take a look at the fourth round. And at this point, any running back you get is going to be a steal. I love when you're able to get a running back in the 4th or 5th round, particularly a guy that starts and you know is going to get the ball about 20 times a game. Who could possibly still be out there who does that? How about Edgerrin James? I know a lot of people are down on him, but this is a guy that year after year gets around 1,200 yards. He might not be the big flashy guy he once was in Indianapolis, but he still does put up some pretty good numbers, and he should get some more goal line opportunities with a growing and improving offense. Well, that's all the insight I'm going to provide you for now. We'll be here all season long, a member of your FANalyst program at YouTube.com. You could also visit me at Sports.com or email me any question you might have at rob@sports.com. Well, until then, may the sports be with you.